Toontown Infinite and Toontown Rerun are probably the two most well-known Toontown private servers made after the closure of Disney's Toontown Online in 2013. In Toontown Infinite's case, which is what we will be focusing on in today's video, the fame could be attributed to the fact that two of some of the most famous members of the community, Lefty Lemonzilla and Cody, were a part of the game's original staff, and as well as other famous members of the Toontown community, such as DJYC21215 initially endorsing the game, as well as a promise for a much-needed change to gameplay. After a rocky start, a few scandals, and a few closures, the game is finally released to the public in the form of open beta. Today we'll be exploring if Infinite has the potential to become a true fan-made successor to the original Disney game, or if it's just like the thousands of other private servers out there, just with an Infinite name to it. Toontown Infinite currently has every playground in their respective task sets, each of the 4 boss battles, fishing, trolley games, and most things that you would have found in the original online game. The addition to the staff has added to the game is the ability to create guilds, as well as significant changes to boss battles, such as a CFO, and cog facilities such as a Cellbot factory. These changes keep the core experience of the original boss or facility and adds on to the experience in a positive manner. For example, the Cashbot CFO boss battle has underwent significant changes with the addition of the second cog fight in the vault. Factory tasks have been added to the Cellbot factory, which could be something like rescuing shopkeepers from the facility for merits. All in all, these changes do not hurt the experience, but make it better. Guilds are also a great addition to the game, as they allow toons to basically start their own unique clan with other members of the community. However, that is, you have the cash to start said clan, which will cost 10,000 jellybeans, which is no easy task to obtain. One addition I personally really like is the ability to use an advanced color selector while creating your toon's colors. I've seen incredibly nice looking reds, blues, and yellows as a result of this new feature. At this early stage of the game, it is hard to tell exactly what the game does wrong. The only thing that I haven't really liked so far is how tedious the Toontown Central task set became, as additional tasks were clearly added to it, but some were removed. However, if you can't stand a little bit of tedium, no rendition of Toontown Online will suit you. Other than that, the only complaint I have with the game so far is that I don't really like the game's new score. But it's nothing terrible, and content packs released later down the line will fix that problem for you by adding the original soundtrack back to the game. Other than that, I have no complaints with the game. I haven't even crashed all that often, which is an issue that Rewritten still has yet to fix. However, like any game, give it some time, and I'm sure I'll find complaints with it, but that's just natural for any game. Toontown Infinite suffers from a bad past, as a huge ratting controversy occurred due to a dispute with the staff and the domain holder in 2014. While I believe that the current Toontown Infinite has a new team, I will still advise you to be cautious while signing up for any of these private servers, including Toontown Rewritten. Toontown Infinite does very little wrong and a lot right. As of December 2nd, 2015, the game is still in open beta, and at its current state, I give the game a solid 9 out of 10. I suggest all Toontown fans will play the game, as you will find that it takes your classic Toontown experience and adds the right amount of greatness to make an amazing experience for all fans of the original Disney game. While the game suffers from tedium, like all Toontown renditions, and impresses in every other way, it can only get better from here. TT Shane, out.